One apiece here at half-time, then at Old Trafford. Ryan Giggs and Wayne Rooney doing what they do best to put Manchester United in front. Pepe equalising before half-time for the visitors. And of course...
Alan, we've got to go.
So Juventus at 1-1 start the second half. And as Lindegaard has come on in goal for Manchester United. Place of Thomas Kujak, keeper who arrived here officially in the January transfer window. Cross to get the ball back. Here's Bebe. Gibson. Lowen is still with us. Beckham's cross and Bebe! The latest in the line of Manchester United players to benefit from such service, but he couldn't take full advantage of the chance Beckham carved out for him.
Again, Bex does what he does best in terms of give him space and time, and there's no better crosser or deliver express himself. And I think he's a fair guy in the end. And I'm sure Sky Sports and everyone else and all the viewers are looking forward to seeing him.
So, a great run by Krasic. Some thought that Manchester United might try to sign him when he left CSKA Moscow. He scored a great goal here in a great game, a 3-3 draw in the Champions League groups. The Bosnian international. Michael Owen is coming off. And can I say as well, with a chance to compete for a place on the team sheet at Wembley against Barcelona.
I think when you see players, what a great opportunity for David Beckham, isn't it? I think that's what everyone is. The crowd is really excited about it.
I don't know what they're more excited probably about David Beckham taking it and scoring than the offer that was, I think, sent in his direction by his great mate. Come and have a crack. Yeah, he's still asking.
I think he knows. I think that was just a gesture, but I think if it's a penalty, I think I'd probably fancy Gaz to do it. But this ball here and where it is in free kick terms, there's only one person for this, and I'm sure he's relishing this. This is a great opportunity for him.
Up steps David Beckham. I remember on that famous day on this ground when he was playing for England against Greece, he had a few sighters. And of course, it was only right at the last that he...
I think the only thing that probably I would...
Krasic. That's a lovely cross and a really, really good chance for Matri.
I think again it's all about the delivery from the player here, and it's the kind of
Traore making around the infield of Bonipetti. Lining up a shot of his own at Old Trafford. Krasic. Just beyond Matri. Challenge by Beckham. It was the wrong side to make that challenge, and Mark Halsey slightly reluctantly realises he has to play fair for Juventus and give them the free kick. They might have had a penalty. Matri's headed over from a great position. Gary Neville trying to keep it at 1-1 with his defensive organisation here. Well, that is fantastic. A brilliant free kick from Gian Donato. One for the future.
Well, Martin, I don't think anyone would thought he would be going for goal from here, but he showed great ability to get it up and over, and to beat the young goalkeeper in goal is a fantastic strike from a very, very difficult angle. You know, you sort of, from those kind of angle, you expect the ball to be whipped into the danger area, but not to go on goal.
Well, that was played by Boniperti, and it's Anderson. Looking to see as much as Beckham as possible. Manninger only punched it to Anderson. There's a crack. Deflection nearly came Beckham's way. It's a corner for Manchester United. Refereeing that you have to adhere to. It's got to be 11 aside. Well, this is the farewell. A one-club man, one-eyed in his devotion to it, tireless and talented in the cause of it into a wider world. Replaced by Scott Wootton. Gibson. Picked out with supreme style by Beckham's corner.
Again, over the years, how many times we have seen it would have been normally Beckham to Scholes, and it would have been only one result in those situations with time and space like Gibson.
Can we realise how important that was, that affection, that love, devotion to the club. Here's Raphael. There will be a delay, and David Beckham helping the stewards, and I guess a little bit of over-enthusiasm, certainly not like one of the younger pitch invaders that you've ever seen. But he'll be wiser for that, and hopefully he won't have spoiled his chances of following Manchester United here again. I think David Beckham might be saying, why not let him back in? He's a lad, but he shouldn't have done it. If you let one do it, they'll all be wanting to do it. Anderson. In for Nicky Butt, trying to come up.
And hats off to them in many respects. You know, as I said, you know, they have to be the opposition, but it's been a fantastic outing today.
It has been an evening worthy of the man. The record books will show that some 42,000 were here to honour Gary Neville, despite the fact that Manchester United had big games just before the party.
They certainly haven't done, Martin. They've done themselves justice. I think everyone appreciated them coming all the way after a very difficult season back in the Italian league. And it's just absolutely from
Gary Neville himself. There will be others to come and have careers as long. I'd be very surprised.
You know, you feel having okay. To my family, very special to me. I'd like to thank David, Phil, Nicky, for coming back and playing tonight. I'd like to thank Juventus, it's a great football club, and respect a lot. Thank you.
He actually came here, Gary.
I didn't use the word legend, but he's certainly...
That's the hardest decision to make of all.
It certainly has, Martin, and we all come to that stage, but, you know, as I said, he still had a year remaining on his contract, and he had the courage to really say, you know what, Gaffer, my time has come to an end. I could no longer be the player I was once, and still was man enough to walk away from it, and that's just a tribute to Gary Neville.
Well, he